Well, Saturday, the 27th of August, we raced at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. There were 8 races carded, and race 1 was the start of the bipod, the exotics. And let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at the final 400 meters of this win from the horse that went off as the top one on the tote call, Stanley Park.
It's starting to warm up on the stand side, coming down with about 300 metres to go, and the leader now is Bazigar, but here is Stanley Park, and down the inside Smith and Wesson, the three of them across the track, nothing between the three, but Stanley Park is coming strongly and got up the last jump. Second Smith and Wesson, then Rock and Roll.
That was an excellent win, and nice to see this horse set the record straight after being a bit disappointing last time out, Rael.
Absolutely good that he got the win out the way, and he's a horse that's certainly going to mature nicely, and he'll enjoy a bit more ground than just 5 furlongs.
Yeah, it looks that way. The further, the better for number 7, Stanley Park. We went on to the place accumulator, which was race number 2, and Ryle did some interviews for the GTV Preview Show, and they were expecting a forward run from this first time up. A look at these two horses, both debuting, finishing 1-2.
Lanes to make up, Atalanta and Trip to Royalty. Palm Breeze and Asia Pambili as they come to the 200. Royal Aces. Fine Design's going to have to pick up. Still got about 3 or 4 to go. Asia Pambili on the inside and Palm Breeze. These are the two over the last 100. Asia Pambili from Palm Breeze. There's nothing in it. Asia Pambili, but now Palm Breeze is coming back for more. And Palm Breeze is going on to score by about a half length. Second, Asia Pambili.
Well, these two first-timers, they dominated the finish.
Yes, Deez, it wasn't a surprise to see the first-timers contest the finish in this lineup. It wasn't the strongest of maiden races, and Palm Breeze, I think lots of positives to take from there. And Asia Pambili from the Sean Terry yard, I think the horse to follow was just a bit green, a bit dumb, a bit immature first time at the racetrack, but will certainly come on leaps and bounds with this experience under the belt. But nonetheless, can't take anything away from the winner there, Palm Breeze, for the Mike Miller yard and Sereno Mudley aboard. And we moved on to the third race on the card. And there was lots of talk and lots of support about number 8, Fortune Bay. Mike Miller, Sereno Mudley teamed up once again. And this filly, she hit the front. She looked the winner, 200 out, but just a bit green, a bit immature on debut. And Bella Biandiera went on to nab her in late on in the piece. And a nice win and a good victory for the apprentice there, Sipasishle Schlingwa.
Bay takes it up. Down the inside, Kamika Bella Bandiera. Further back in the runners, Green Chili towards the outside, Columbia Road. It's Fortune Bay now. Rider looks over his shoulder, still green. Bella Bandiera has come around them, and Green Chili on the outside. Fortune Bay still goes though with 100 metres to go. On the outside, Bella Bandiera is coming strongly now, and Bella Bandiera is going to win it. Second gets very close.
Well, wow, the Pixies got to over 1.5 million rand on this Saturday, and this horse just coming up for air and seemed to have needed it, just not getting the work in, I would say, to run all the way to the line, but one to pencil in number 8, Fortune Bay. On to race number 4, this was Jackpot 1. And this race was over 1,400 meters, a maiden plate. Let's have a look at that replay, and we'll come back for an assessment.
Gatore. It's Money Ice that hit the front. On the outside is Johnny's Hope. Venerable's trying to come home late. Money Ice still goes though with 100 metres to go from Venerable. And it's Money Ice going on for the victory. Money Ice has won it. Second will go to Venerable. Third place to Johnny's Hope.
I think that was a tremendous ride considering the barrier position of Money Heist Pamuzi, and it's amazing how things can work out for you if you have a plan of action.
Absolutely, Deez. Money High is getting the money there for the punters, and he looks to be a horse that's going to go on to bigger and better things. Gareth did say in the interviews, the unfinished product still, but it was very encouraging to see the way he won, and that was certainly one of the rides of the day.
Yeah, and the form line stood out, and he delivered for his followers, Money Heist. On to race number 5. Well, Ryle liked a horse here that paid very well, and this came through to win really well under Calvin Habib. The horse's name is Twice the Trip, horse number 5.
Justice, Mel's Princess, family favourite, Twice the Trip's a runner on the inside. Twice the Trip, family favourite, Mel's Princess on the outside. Shape of You's running on from behind, but Twice the Trip over the last 100. Family favourites coming back for more, and on the outside, Mel's Princess, but it's Twice the Trip. Second is...
Yeah, she may have been a bit too high up in the ratings. She failed to win a race at the 3-year-old, but of this mark now, she looks like, this is more a game.
Absolutely, and hopefully she doesn't get penalized too much by the handicapper, because I think this win would have done her confidence a world of good, and she could possibly burgle a few more victories in her 4-year-old career. But it was nice to see her bouncing back to some of her better form, and she took out race number 5 on the card. And Shape of You, she just found one too good yet again on the day, and she's consistent for the connections, but just not there, not quite there yet for that second career victory. Moving along to the 6th race on the card, and the Bayou, Paul Lafferty, Donald Giertzen teamed up, and at the 8 years of age, he's still loving his racing. 1400 last time out, 1600 today. Another cracking win from the Bayou.
The Bayou's on the outside. Ventriloquist is trying to get into the race. Down on the inside of that one is Master to Be. They're coming from everywhere past the 200-meter marker. A whole new world. The Bayou's on the outside. Sonia Door down the inside. Master to Be. The Bayou right on the inside of that is Quizmaster and Master to Be. I think the Bayou won it.
Well, that was the Bayou winning for owner and trainer Paul Lafferty, and what a win from him. And I really enjoyed that interview with Vusi as well. And Kalaputi, that's Paul Lafferty's nickname, Kalaputi. I only got to know that. I've worked with Laf for over 22 years. I didn't know. It is called Man of Power, Kalaputi. Well done to Kalaputi, owner and trainer here of number 8, the Bayou. Yeah, Donald Giertzen doing duty, and Vusi was the guy who was doing duty for Paul. And it's amazing how these guys stay in the game. I never knew that Vusi was in the game that long. 36 years with one stable.
I was just going to say, 36 years, that's a lifetime. That's longer than I've been around, longer than I've been even thought of. Close to double my age. I mean, it's crazy. 36 years with Paul Lafferty, and Vusi, what a wonderful person.
Yeah, and that just shows the love of the game, the love of the horse, and the love of the job. We moved along to race number 7 now. The betting suggested it was Coin Spinner and Captain Fontaine. Let's have a look at this replay. The 7th.
Side then comes behind that Mount Pleasant. Captain Fontaine is coming out for a run. Still got 2 or 3 to make up. Getting to the 200-meter marker, Gallic Chief, Coin Spinner. Mount Pleasant on the outside. Bowie, Captain Fontaine's trying to get into the race. Coin Spinner, and on the inside, Gallic Chief on the outside, Mount Pleasant, and then Captain Fontaine. It goes to Coin Spinner though. Seconds close.
Well, that certainly was the race of the day. It was an A division class, what it was, a merit-rated 94 handicap, and it turned out to be a race of tactics with speed. We always knew that Coin Spinner was going to be ahead of Captain Fontaine, and another superb performance from him, considering that when you interviewed trainer Tony Riveland, he did on the side of caution as well.
He did, and he did mention in the interview as well, if it was just a week later, he would have been confident. Speaking to him off air, he had every right to be cautious, because Captain Fontaine, top quality sort. But I think it bodes well now for Coin Spinner. He did mention that he did have a race in 3 weeks in September, so this could possibly be a nicer lead into that race. And Coin Spinner is a horse that's on the up at the moment. He's a 5-time winner from just 10 starts. He continues to improve, continues to deliver the goods, and him and Keegan DeMello, they get on like a house on fire.
We have to give a mention to Captain Fontaine. What you made of his run?
I thought it was a cracking run nonetheless. He did heat it for second spot. I did think he put his head down for second, but did heat nonetheless. And his horse that's going to come on leaps and bounds with this run under the belt. And surely next time out, he could get the job done.
Yeah, first run back for Garth as well. Keep an eye on him, number 3, Captain Fontaine. But what a win from Coin Spinner. And then to close it off, it was an absolute minefield. But the place accumulator ended up paying 52 Rand and 40 cents. And let's go and have a look at this replay. And the winner, Philly Spiel, number 4.
He's trying to get into the race with Northern Warrior. Give Me a Rainbow needs some running room with Mount Greylock. Coming down inside the 200, Philly Spiel takes it up. On the outside of that is Trafalgar Square. Happy Wonder is a runner, then Mount Greylock. But it's Philly Spiel in front. Philly Spiel from Happy Wanderer. Philly Spiel won it. Happy Wanderer second.
Well, if you got that quartet to close off your day, it paid in excess of 14,000 Rand, 4, 8, 11, and 12. And while considering the results throughout the day, there were races where you could play it short. In that massive pool, the Pick 6 still paid handsomely, I think around 33,000.
It was a nice Pick 6 payout nonetheless with Philly Spiel. He was backed into one of the favorites in race number 8. But if you got the Pick 6 and you bagged some cash today, I think you've done extremely well, especially if you found horses like Twice the Trip, the Bayou once again, and apart from that, it was mainly favorable results throughout the day. So if you made some cash today, well done.
I'd like to just, put you on the spot. I know that you watched the racing throughout. We haven't discussed this. Ride of the day and possibly performance of the day. Ride of the day for me, Muzieni on Money Heist. Performance of the day, I think, Coin Spinner.
Full agreement. Coin Spinner, he showed lots of guts in that victory to get past Rachel Vinegar's horse, that Gallic Chief, and ride of the day, no doubt. Muzieni, top class ride.
And whilst I'm just thinking about it, if I have to pick out a horse to follow, I think it will be that first timer that came up in race number 3, because showed the pace, showed the speed, but just didn't go on with it.
Just lacked the inexperience, I'd say. First time at the course, first time down the lane, and Fortune Bay certainly one to keep an eye on going forward.
Well, that is a wrap, and the team today was Craig Peters upstairs in the commentary box, Sheldon Peters at the Gallup studio. The GTV team, as always, do an outstanding job, and for Ryle Radhakrishnan and myself, Tees Dine, and until we meet again, you take care. Salani Gasle.